I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Wednesday, December the 1st, brought to you in part by Performance Livestock Analytics. Manage your feedlot operation anywhere, anytime with Performance Beef. Easy to use management solutions. Go to performancelivestockanalytics.com. Cash feeders booming in spite of live cattle futures, which were down for the second day of the row to start this week, as outside investors are still worried about this new variant of COVID-19 that's coming in. But your feeder cattle buyers sitting in your sale barns, many of which have never had a mask on so far during this whole pandemic, and they're still living to tell the story. But and they're also worried about, your outside investors are worried about the fact that technically your live cattle futures are overbought. And technically, as I say, that means by looking at the squiggly lines on your charts. But you know, we've gotten the market, we've gotten the cash market, and it's trading at a big bonus to what your live cattle futures are. And we're here in December, we're in the spot market, but continuing to fail on your live cattle futures. But boy, these feeder cattle are selling good, and everybody wants them. They're ready to get in. They're looking at the fundamentals, which means that you know, our numbers of cattle are dwindling as we go forward, and our cow numbers are dwindling. We've harvested a lot of cows in the last 6-8 months, and we haven't kept many heifers back. We're going to be running into shorter numbers of market-ready cattle going into the slaughterhouse. We're short of yearling feeders. We're short of calves. We're going to be short of everything. And your feeder cattle buyers, calf buyers, backgrounded buyers are all, you know, just responding to that, and have sent big orders into these feeder cattle markets, and we're just booming on our cattle feeders. And it's really going in opposite directions right now. But we continue to see good prices everywhere. There's still a lot of optimism in the market. Everybody's got a positive attitude. We've had a really mild fall so far going into this winter. We haven't seen hardly any bad weather to speak of at all. Still haven't seen any real hard freezes down in the southern plains. There's been several days below 32 degrees, but we haven't seen it down 25 degrees and staying that way for several days in a row. The flies are still buzzing around in the southern plains, but it's been very mild. And we're short of feed in a lot of places, but the market's so good, the fundamentals are so good, and everybody's looking for an opportunity to get back some of this margin that they've lost. And so we've got guys that are really gung-ho on the market. But you look at the board for Tuesday, December live cattle futures down $1.05 after being down on Monday, but ending the day on Tuesday at 135.87, with our market still at 140. We haven't established a market yet this week. Some of the guys are caving a little bit less than that, but we're still going to be well over 135.87. February live cattle futures down $1.40 at 137.90. Going your back months of live cattle futures, they were down 12 cents to down $1.45. January feeder cattle down 87 cents at 164.85. March down a nickel at 166.50. Going your back months of your feeder cattle, and they were all up 17 cents to up $1. Look at your corn. December corn, Chicago Board of Trade futures down 14 cents at 5.67 a bushel, which is still up there, but it's coming back down from getting close to $6 a bushel there. Kansas City hard red winter wheat down 35 cents on Tuesday, with March contracts at 8.24.5 a bushel. Fat cattle trade starting to develop, but we have yet to get enough significant trade to really develop what our one price cash price of fat cattle are so far this week. But just through Tuesday, we've seen a little bit of confirmed trade, and it seems that a few of the guys are caving at lower prices. Why they're doing that, I have no idea. These packers are short bought. They've been hand to mouth. They need cattle. Stay hooked, guys. Stay in there. Get back to that 140 and ask for more. But Iowa had confirmed sales at 2,500 head from 135 to 139. That's close to steady with what they had last week. Nebraska had no confirmed sales that were reported by USDA on Tuesday. Kansas only had a couple loads at 218 dress. That'd be close to the top of last week. And Texas had about 1,000 head of confirmed sales on Tuesday at 138. Where were you guys at last week when the 140 was floating around there, guys? But I can't believe they're caving at that. But we still have not established the price for fat cattle this week, and I'm still determined to think that we can get back up to that 140 at least, if not more than that. Box beef cutout values were down hard on Tuesday. Choice cutouts 271.68, down $5.90 for the afternoon trade. Select down 173 at 260.29. Slaughter running right at par so far this week through Tuesday. 243,000 harvested this week compared to 244 last week, so down just 1,000 and up 3,000 head from the same week a year ago. Talk about what else is going on. How about Beaver Red Angus? It's not too early to start thinking about the spring yearling bull sale. It's going to be held there at near the ranch there at Leola, South Dakota. They've got 275 Red Angus bulls that they're going to sell on that spring yearling bull sale, and they're going to be the top quality that you can get. That is their whole deal, is performance, and they are all about finding the right kind of genetics to fit your program for performance type cattle. And they're also going to have the replacement females coming shortly after that. Going to be having a lot of Red Angus females coming up on their April 20th and 21st online sale only. Going to have a lot of fall bred cows and open heifers on that sale, and that's an online only sale for April 20th and 21st. If you want to see more information about that, go to BeaverRedAngus.com. Talk about your feeder cattle market and your sale barns on Tuesday. Real-time index on DV auction. That's based on an 800-pound steer up through your middle 12 states, just like your CME cash feeder cattle index. 160.12 late in the day on Tuesday. Now that was down $1.76 from the big sales that we saw the end of last week after Thanksgiving on Friday and Saturday. A lot of specials there, and then your Monday sales, which were sharply higher, but down $1.76. Look at your big sales on Tuesday. Ozarks Regional Stockyard, West Plains, Missouri, 3,400 head through the ring, another 550 head through their in-house video auction that they do through DV auction. But calves in West Plains sold $4 to $8 higher. Those weighing under 500 pounds, your Pee-wee steers and heifers selling $8 to $12 higher. How about Rezac Livestock Commission in St. Mary's, Kansas? Look at these heavy 8 and 9 weight steers in there, including this one string of 122 head, 860-pound yearling feeder steers at $168.35. Had a big sale at John Campbell's sale there at Winter Livestock, La Junta, Colorado. 3,400 head there. Sold calves $5 to $8 higher. Spots $10 higher. Yearlings $3 to $5 higher. Spots $8 higher on there. Look at the best tested weights of steers there. 502 head of 6-weight steers in La Junta, averaged 642 pounds with a weighted average price of $162.66. 355 head of your 7-weight steers in La Junta averaged $738 with a weighted average price of $153.91, and 255 head of your 8-weight feeder steers in La Junta, Colorado averaged 865 pounds with a weighted average price of $153.57. How about Beaver County stockyards out there in no man's land on the eastern side of the Oklahoma Panhandle there? Told you they were going to have a big sale. They had a lot of yearlings in there, a lot of loads of yearlings. Look at these 8-weight loads of feeder steers in Beaver, Oklahoma, selling from $156.50 up to $165.75. Go out east, and they're selling good out there too. I-40 Livestock, Ozark, Arkansas, sold 73 head, 671 pound feeder steers sell for $163 in Ozark, Arkansas, standing in the ring. But the best quote that I saw anywhere on Tuesday in your Zach Tran top quote for the day come out of Lolly Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, Missouri. 63 head, 881 pound yearling feeder steers bring $166. And that's your feeder flash for Wednesday.